Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink something, folks. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I want these to be good so bad, but I've been let down by Pringles on a number of occasions, so I'm very, very here or there on this. We'll find out together. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That is absolutely the case today. I went over there, got off work a while ago now, and I knew I needed to hit up Walmart because I needed supplies. I needed tea and I needed ramen and just basic shit to help keep me alive for another week. And as I was perusing around, as I've been known to do, I'm always keeping my eyes open for shit that I can review. And I had something in mind. There was like this ice cream I was going to pick up, but then I was like, let me look around, because I really just wanted to do one item. I didn't want like a whole bunch of stuff. And as I was going around, I made my way to the chip section. Sure enough, there was a new flavor of Pringles. And I was like, all right, Pringles. What Pringles am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? It's boom! It is Pringles Philly cheesesteak flavored Pringles. Naturally and artificially flavored, con sabor natural y artificial. Nothing half full about this can. Yes, okay. They bursting with flavor. So yeah, they decided to try to make Pringles taste like Philly cheese. We'll find out. Can we get a thing for the thing? Ha 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 ha. Maybe it'll be, yeah. Let's give it a go. I mean, at the end of the day, they'll still be Pringles, but yeah. Ooh, I don't know that I like that smell. Alright, now I'm going to just do one Pringle, but I need you to believe me when I tell you that I'm not history's greatest monster. I am just doing this for review's sake. I will be going over there and trying a proper Pringle dosage after this. I just want to try one to get, I'll be goddamn, that actually kind of tastes like a Philly cheesesteak. I mean, genuinely. Like, obviously it's nothing close to 1-to-1. It's not even trying to be. But there's like multiple layers of flavor going on there. And it works. I mean, and mind you, I am not a cheesesteak expert. I don't live in Philly. Never been to Philadelphia. I live in Illinois. Where, Italian beefs and deep dish and stuff like that. That's more of our jam. But I'll eat a Philly cheesesteak. Absolutely, I will. In fact, I've reviewed a few from Charlie's Cheesesteaks. Go watch those reviews. But yeah, I mean, I have a rough idea of the flavor profile. You got the cheesesteak itself. It's got a meatiness, obviously. It's steak. Then you got like the onions. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be grilled, right? I think they're grilled onions. Then, of course, you got, like, cheese doing the thing. And the thing is like, you get all of that from this on some level. The initial hit is sort of a grilled onion kind of flavor. And it's actually really nice. Like, I'm not a big onion guy, but grilled onions I can go with. And then, takes on a little bit of a savory aspect to it. But then, the thing that's most impressive to me is the finish. Because it has, like, a melted cheese kind of flavor to it. Almost to the extent, I'm not a cheesesteak expert, but I have heard that, like, in certain instances, like, they'll actually use, like, squeezy cheese, right? That's what I've heard. Don't fucking crucify me. But I have heard that that's a thing that they use, like, stuff like that. Not for all of it, but, and there is kind of that sort of thing to it. Like, there's, like, that sort of weird, mildly artificial cheese sauce-ish kind of flavor that sort of goes with it. And, like, I'm actually kind of down for it. I was initially worried because once that oniony kind of savory flavor drops off, I was like, oh shit, well I guess that's it. But then it picks back up and finishes with that cheesy flavor. Again, like I said, there's layers to the flavor experience. These are really cool. They're tasty and good, and they're actually a pretty good representation of what they're supposed to be. Please don't kill me, anybody from Philadelphia. I'm impressed. Because I did like some chili cheese fries flavored ones not that long ago. I did a review of those. And those should have been an easy one to win. But they kind of sucked. They were very matte. These, I figured, would be way harder to try to get, again, just like the different elements of the cheesesteak going on. But I managed to make it happen. And those are really good. There's a lot, I'll say this, I've had more flavorful ones, like ones that kind of hit you harder in the taste buds. But they're flavorful throughout. And, yeah, man, they're tasty. And again, they represent what they're actually trying to aim for. That's impressive. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? I'm going to go with yes and yes. Like, I could 100% get these again and be perfectly happy. I am going to drink. By the way, I just got through reviewing some Sunsip prebiotic root beer. Go watch that review. I'm going to drink a little bit of it now to kind of cleanse my palate, but ugh, that's some stuff there. But yeah, I think for myself personally, I would absolutely get these again. I think, for me, when you're doing like a flavored type of chip, where you're doing like a specific flavor, I need that flavor to be like that. And a lot of times, it's not that great in terms of the representation. It might still be a good chip, but again, in terms of representing the flavors, this one is really solid in terms of what it's trying to do. And I was really impressed, like I said, with like the layers of flavor that you get. I would definitely get these again. It's not a proper substitute for a real Philly cheesesteak, but maybe you're over there, it's 2 a.m., you don't live anywhere near Philly. Yeah, fuck it. These will get you over through the night. And if I'm recommending them, like, I think these are really cool. I like Pringles in general, and, some of their flavors are a little bit hit or miss, but, like, this is a big hit for me. And I think these are one of those ones where, like, absolutely, you should try these out and experience them for yourself. Especially if you're, like, from Philly and, you're a Philly cheesesteak person. Because I think it'd be really interesting for, like, that type of opinion. Whereas, again, for me, like, I don't know, I'm just a guy. If they ever come out with Italian beef flavored ones, there we go. I'll hit that shit up all day and night. But yeah, I think these are really cool. I like them. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly Philly cheesesteak-tastic rest of your life. One day, I will have a proper Philly cheesesteak. Like, I think I'm going to put that on my bucket list, just like, just one time. Hell, I've even got a coworker who every so often, he likes to travel. Like, that's his big thing. He buys super cheapo cars, drives them until they die, and then he buys another one, and he fucking drives them until that one dies. And I know that he's made an occasional trip to Philly. Maybe one day I'll go over there and I'll tag along with him. Kick in for gas or some shit. As long as I don't have to drive, because I'll get our asses lost. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. Like I said, if you've ever had like a proper Philly cheesesteak, please comment below. Like, what was the experience like for you? Are you from Philly? Is it a thing? Do you have like a favorite place? I know there's like 2 places that are considered like the 2 big ones. You know, is it like a favorite item for you? I got my friend Mark, who sometimes watches my video. Thank you, Mark. I know he's a big fan of like a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know if he's ever been to Philly himself, but you know, he might have been. He gets around too. Yeah, I would love to hear your experiences about that, because it's like, like I said, I don't know. You know, all I can do is just talk about the stuff that's around me and stuff. And I can do like a Charlie's cheesesteak, and I mean, that's fine, but I'm just saying. Anyway.